A good evening, everyone. I'm just tuning in after another speech and press conference of our government. Um, what I'm going to discuss in this video is that I'm wanting to make a new update on the price movements. What I see on Twitter is that everybody is becoming bullish on the market given that there are some restrictions in Germany on the bank withdrawals and stuff and the measurements taken by the governments. That's great. Long term, I'm bullish on Bitcoin and crypto and commodities as well, as I don't believe in our economic system anymore. But short term, I'm believing we have witnessed a nice rally upwards and we are going to make some drop downs. So given that I'm expecting and anticipating a drop down, I'd like to discuss that with you. I'd like to go back into the history as I've been making some videos. I've seen the insane amount of salt towards me and to other traders who expected to bounce upwards, and now everyone is becoming extremely bullish at resistance. Stop following every goddamn sheep. Just do your own game and become bullish at support levels, become bearish at resistances until proven otherwise. So what I'm anticipating here on the market is, and what I'm seeing here is that we have seen a huge drop down from 7.5k to 3.7k, after which we have consolidated into a sideways range for a little bit, and then we rally towards the first big resistance. Thought it would be 6.1, the other level would be 6.4. Given that we have tested this level as support in this area here, and previously it's shown to be a significant level as it's a monthly level, that is a sell point, especially if we rally 26% on the day. So are we done with the whole rally upwards? And are we going to see further downwards movements? Let's just go back in history and just check out some of these bottom formations. I've highlighted this area here in which I've been using the data from this area given the bullish divergence we have seen. And what we see here is that a similar bullish divergence occurred, after which a rally upwards happened, another push up, and then it started to consolidate in a sideways range. People would call this a Wyckoff accumulation rates or accumulation period or whatever it is. Especially the same you can see in the area here, the same you can see in the area here. Every time when the price makes a sudden downwards move, there is some time of revisiting the level it bounced on and confirmation of support. The huge drop down from 6k to 3k was the exact same. Bullish divergence occurred, rally upwards, and after that a retest of the lows and actually new lows before the price stabilized. So based on that, I would be surprised if we make a V-shaped bottom out of the blue and just continue moving upwards. Break 6-7 around there, 6.467. I would be more inclined, and it would be even better if we just consolidate a little bit longer, might make another top at 6.6, 6.7, but at least test the levels downwards again and just start an accumulation sideways range. So if we go to the chart here, we see that we rally towards the monthly level here, which is a significant rally. I agree on that. And if we zoom in, we can see that there is a level we should come down to at least. We rejected here at 6.4. It's not a harsh rejection yet, but there is some slight bearish divergence on the smaller time frames occurring already. From that perspective, I assume we might see 5.9, we might see 5.65, make a bounce back, and then tap the liquidity one more time to 6.5, maybe 6.7, before we go back down towards 4.2, 4.8. That's the most likely scenario for me. If we crack 6.4 to 6.8, and then we zoom out on the daily, if we crack 6.4, 6.8 and flip this area support, then this whole drop down is just one big fake out, and then I assume we have seen the bottom and just continue moving upwards from there. However, if we reject in the area here and we go down, we might make a bullish divergence on the daily, as this one is quite deep, and usually you'll see a bullish divergence on the higher time frames indicating a reversal. We've witnessed one here, we've witnessed one here, and we have witnessed one on the actual bottom, indicating that the bottom was in. So I'd be more inclined to see a move like that, in which we tap 4.2 one more time, as we have closed 4.8 here. I don't think we're gonna see 3k, but 4.2 would be suitable. After that 3.7, rather than expecting any huge bullish movements here. We've just witnessed a 50% drop, and that's gonna take some time, especially in the equity markets having so much problems right now in finding any bounce. It might bounce soon, but the coronavirus is strong. Italy is not getting less steep, so there's going to be more economic problems coming around, and people will sell Bitcoin short term to have cash on hand. Long term, the flipping point will be when people fly out of the dollar and the dollar crashes, and then gold, silver, and Bitcoin and crypto will start to move. I expect Bitcoin to be a big winner in the next few years, but people have to be patient and just remain calm, trade wisely. So given this area here, I assume we see a top quite soon, might retest 5.8, 5.6, then make another bounce up to maybe even a new high, otherwise a rejection at 6.2, and then I'd expect to see 4.2, 4.4 back again as a new test. Similar here, I'm using different charts because this is the smaller time frames resistances, and the other one is showing the larger time frame resistances. Something like we test 5.8, 5.7, then I'll be watching for, let's use the 30 minutes, test here, then bounce back up, maybe 6.6, 6.5, and then I'm assuming we're going to see 4.2, 4.4 back again. And then a small update on Ethereum. I'm not going to make a long video out of this because I want to get some rest as well. Ethereum is the same, however it's more volatile. If you see this on the daily, you will see that it's going to take a long time to just bottom out. I am not anticipating either to just get back up again. If we zoom in, we saw that it needed to hold the green zone here for support. It did. It rejected at the resistance here. I'm watching whether we find support at 120 or at this level around 125. If we get support in one of these two areas, we could see another push towards 150 to take the liquidity above the highs here, and then I'm anticipating a further drop down to 90. My view will change if we flip 150, because then we can watch towards 195. But given the daily time frame, that would be a huge surprise to me. At least I'm expecting that we are retesting 110 in the coming period. We might even make a new low. We've witnessed it here. We've witnessed it at every bottom. So the trend is still down. You have to remain calm on your positions. It's giving you massive opportunities to invest in crypto for the long term if you be patient. Don't get caught up in buying resistances, as the trend is still down and you will only get burned. Thank you for watching. If the market moves, I'll make a new video tomorrow. Otherwise, it's going to be Saturday. And have a wonderful day. Take care of your family. Stay safe. Stay inside. Don't group together. And all the best.